Playoff action around the Eagles this week and more action to come next week. Let's get things started with men's soccer. In the CACC tournament, they would beat Holy Family University in the semifinals to advance to the CACC tournament championship match against Bridgeport over the weekend. And they would fall on that one. Bridgeport would take an early 1-0 lead, but then Marcus Botungi would tie it up in the first half. 2 straight goals by the Eagles from Iago Rodriguez and Luis Rodriguez would help give the Eagles a 3-1 lead in the second half. The Eagles would be playing with a man up after a red card for the Purple Knights, who would end up scoring 3 consecutive goals to come from behind to beat the Eagles 4-3 and capture their first CACC championship. The Eagles will wait now the NCAA tournament selection show on Monday night to see if they get an at-large bid into the tournament. Women's volleyball will head into the CACC tournament as the number 1 overall seed in the North and in the tournament in general, as they take down Felician and Dominican 3-1 each, finishing the regular season 24-4 with only 1 conference loss. And onto the football field, the Eagles would take a early 42-14 lead over Southern Connecticut State University and end up falling in overtime 52-45. Post finishing the year 4-6 overall, their most wins in program history, with 1 conference win, finishing 1-6. As for women's basketball, they got underway this weekend at the St. Anselm Challenge. They would drop a pair of matchups to SNHU by a score of 68-55, as well as St. Anselm 78-46 in the first game of the season against SNHU. Cam Porter and Jasmine Day Cox would score 18 points apiece to lead the way for Post. As for men's ice hockey, they only had 1 game this week. It would be on the road against Franklin Pierce, and they would fall in that one 3-0. Eagles have now lost 3 consecutive games after winning their season opener 6-0. Men's basketball would split a pair of games down in Bridgeport. They would take down Southern Connecticut 83-76 before falling 76-66 to Franklin Pierce on Sunday. Derek Thomas with his first double-double in almost 2 seasons against the Owls in that Friday afternoon win, as the Eagles are now 1-1. As you take a look at all the records around the Eagles heading into the latter half of November.